What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel and to another episode of Space Engineers. We are back on the planet of Pertam playing with the Industrial Overhaul mod, and as you guys can see behind me, I haven't got any work done on our power generation platform that we have. Yeah, so let me kind of go ahead and just kind of show you guys around and show you a little bit of what I've been doing. um, I've queued up a bunch of stuff and had a bunch of large steel tubes moving over into this cargo container here. We have some more that's running, and once these are all done, and it looks like we are out of iron. That is not good. Whoa, that is definitely... Wait, we can't be out of iron. Wait a minute, hold on a second. Let's check this. Iron. Oh yeah, we have tons of iron. Yeah, my plate stamp took pretty much all the iron. Let's give you, like, say 10,000 of this iron, so that way you can start queuing up some stuff as well. Yeah, I don't know why it just pulled all the iron in its own inventory. There's 17,000 in a microelectronics factory. That's not good. But yeah, there we go. So we have stuff still crafting up and making. We've also been doing some work over here on the platform. Looking at this here, I realized that I need to have something to connect up my coal burners too. And we're gonna put, instead of putting the large cargo container inside of that building when we actually close that up, we're gonna put the large cargo container right here. So I've dug out a hole, and I need to fill this hole up with a conveyor junction and then run the tubes in. I have dug out, and we'll just drop down here. I have dug out this little tunnel and have our little access to get out, and ran it all the way over here in front of both of the coal burners that we have, so that way we can pipe them up with running the tubes underneath instead of having a bunch of tubes running above ground. So that will kind of keep everything connected up, and then I can go ahead and get rid of these blocks that are right here. I'm more than likely probably going to leave this area open. If not, I might just bring it out by one more block, so probably out to where this block is, and then get all of this welded up. There's a few things that I think I want to change. Looking back at the video while I was editing, I definitely think that I messed up some of my tanks here. So I'm going to go ahead and let's not wave here. Let's go ahead and let's get rid of these, because I think these are piped in the wrong way and they're not set up properly. So let's go ahead and let's get rid of this one. And I also went ahead and I moved this coal burner. As you guys notice, the walkway is a little bit skinnier. I moved this coal burner over and then ran the pipes and got it connected up a little bit better. This one here, if I'm not mistaken, let's get rid of these. I have to now. I completely don't remember how I had any of these set up. So we're gonna do the bottom ones first, just to make sure that everything is good. What did I need for these again? The tanks. Okay, so these are steel plates. So I'm going to go and I'm going to get rid of all of these because I don't remember if I put them down in the right orientation. I know that the top ones are not in the right orientation, which is why I had to come back and get this all reset up in a way that would work best. So for up here, I need the bottom to be like this, because it's going to come in and it's going to go on the bottom. So let's go with the gray, and we're going to put this one down like this, right? And then the one that's going to be on top of here needs to have the come on, there we go. Needs to have this orientation rotated around like that, so that it pipes in directly into the bottom. So it's going to come up from a T, so the T is going to come over, go in there, and then come right down to the bottom and then get connected up. So that's a little bit easier. So this one is on the top, so that means that this one here should be on the bottom. So this one would be connected like this, and then that one's on the top, so we have to rotate this around. Oops, I mean rotate it around like this to get that one on the bottom. So this one here, we'd have to rotate. Nope, see, we're already doing it wrong. There we go. That's the right way to get it. So we'll put that one like this, and now this one we have to rotate back around the other way like that. Yeah, so hopefully we have these all connected up in the right way now, and we should be fine. So let's go and let's load up our vehicle. Ooh, before we do that, there's a few comments that was left a while ago from Dan Siegel. Man, if I'm butchering your guys' name, please forgive me. I'm apologizing in advance. So Don Siegel and Michael Dubasic, they both left some comments and said that I should get some scripts in on the game, and I completely agree. And I'm also gonna add 2 scripts in this episode today. One is going to be a script for the vehicle here, and then the other one is going to be the script for the base. So what I want to do before I start pulling anything out and then taking it over to weld this stuff up, I want to go in here and I want to put down my a programmable block on this welding rover here, right? So let's go here, let's grab the programmable block, and we want to put it around, we'll rotate it around like this, and then just throw the programmable block right here like that. Hopefully the storm doesn't damage my person. And he opened his helmet again. There we go. So we got this installed. Now we're gonna head in here, edit. We're gonna browse for scripts. This is gonna take a while for it to pop up. Never mind, it's gonna pop up right away. And we want to type in cockpit, pistons, and rotors. This is the script that we're gonna use for the vehicle. Michael did mention that we should use the M-arm script, but I, for some reason, cannot figure out how to get it to work with our pistons. So we're gonna go with something simple here and get this one set up for this vehicle. But what I need to do before we do anything here is to go back to the vehicle. Let's actually check the code. We're gonna have to do this again. Let's head. Yes, remember the changes. There we go. All right, so the program, it's looking, it doesn't have anything yet. So we're gonna head over here to the cockpit, head inside, into the control panel menu, and we're gonna look for all of our hinges. So going forward, we are going to name all of these, this rover is going to be called Lemur. Right? And every vehicle that we make is going to have some kind of animal name from now on. I don't know why, I'm just gonna go with it. That's just the decision that popped into my head, and I think that's what we're going to do. So we're gonna rename all of our hinges and our pistons and the cockpit to Lemur. And let's go ahead and get rid of this here. And then this will be hinge 4, right? Let's grab the pistons. And we're gonna get rid of this. We don't need it to be hinge piston. It's just gonna be piston 1. And we will copy. And then just paste that in here and put piston 2. We will find our cockpit that we have right over here, and we're gonna say, we're not gonna delete all of that, just gonna get rid of the industrial and put Lemur cockpit, and we're gonna put a 1 right here at the end, so just connect it up, and that should be everything. I want to rename my connector as well. So that way we have everything. And I'll go through here and just kind of rename everything so that it's a little bit better and easier for us to be able to find the name of stuff when we were connected up to the base. So with everything changed over here for the controls, we want to head back to our programmable block, and I'm going to copy all of, oops, we're going to copy all of this here. Oh, that says 01. That would have messed everything up. Let's get the cockpit first. We'll grab this, say copy, and we're going to head down to our programmable block, head into edit, and we're going to go in here and we're going to change up a lot of the speeds and stuff that's in here. We're going to change that to, that's going to be positive. This is, it should also be positive as well. And I'm going to leave all of these at like 1. I think this one needs to be negative, if I'm not mistaken. Let's put this as negative. And this one needs to be positive. And I will leave these two as the same for now. I think I have to change one more of these, but I'd have to come back and look at it. So now I'm going to come down to this tag here that says controller name. And we already have cockpit in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight everything that is inside of these little quotations. And I'm going to say control, paste. And I want it to take control of just the cockpit. But because we have a remote control on here as well, I don't want it to pick up the remote control and then just start using it as the first thing. So I'm going to throw that there. Then I'm going to come down to the bottom here. I'm going to go ahead and we want to get our hinges and stuff named in here. So we're just going to go like this and say hinge 1. So that's going to be a hinge. And we're going to copy this stuff here for all the hinges. And we're going to put a hinge to be controlled here. And that's going to be 2. I don't know why that went all the way out here. But let's bring this back to about there. There we go. This one is Q and E. This one needs to also be a hinge. So we'll paste here, and this is going to be hinge 3. And pretty much this is all we're going to keep on doing just to make sure that everything looks really, really good and is set up. As far as our space bar here goes and down to our mouse, we don't want to use this tag here for the other hinge. All right, so we'll have 1, 2, 3 of our moving hinges. The next hinge would be for the tip of our welding arm that has the welder attached to it, and that one we're going to put down here on this tag, and this is going to be 4. And the reason why is that I want to be able to move this on the mouse, so it'll be a little bit better. So for these two ones that we have here, this one we want it to be named in not hinge, but it should be named piston, right? And this one that's going to be controlled by C and the space bar is going to be piston 1. And then this one down here would be piston 2. Piston 2. All right. Now I just have to pull, or no, extend this out just a bit more. Pull this one back by 1. There we go. Now it looks like it's all lined up. It does look off to me, but that's fine. There we go. So that's all that we need to do for this script to work. We've already changed the speeds. That should be fine. And now we have put the tags and stuff in here. So this should also be good. So we're going to go ahead and say check code, right? Successful. Hit OK. Now you heard all of our pistons make some sound. So that means now that the programmable block is now taking control of everything. What I want to do is I want to run the recompile as well, and then we can go and check it to make sure everything is working the way that it's supposed to. What we want to do also, I almost forgot, we do want to go ahead and clear off everything off of our toolbar that we had on the second tab, because we are not going to need these anymore. So we're just going to leave the remote control right here. We're going to grab the connector and we're going to throw the connector right here and just tell it to switch lock. And then we'll also need our rotor, and we're going to tell it to say rotor lock on and off so that we can control the rotation of the main body. And then we're going to take our welder, toggle block on and off right here. Remember, we had groups, right? Yes. Grab the groups, and we're going to put right over here to say recharge on and off for the battery as well. And I think that should be everything. We don't need to connect or control anything else. The programmable block is fine. We could just leave that there. Let's go ahead and let's close this. Now let's go back into the menu. Let's look at all the hinges, or yeah, let's look at all the hinges, and let's make sure everything is turned on. This one is off, so let's go ahead and turn that on. There we go. So you can see if we move our mouse, let's rotate this around. If we move our mouse, you can see that it let's not do it too much. You can see that it actually starts to move, and we are still inside of our cockpit. So if we were to hit, let's bring this back just a bit. If we were to hit 9, now we're in our remote control, and you can see the remote control controls the wheels, and it doesn't control anything else in the arms. Okay, so let's go back, hit F, and I want to show you guys, if we go like this and raise this up, you can see that the arm is now moving, and I don't have any controls on the toolbar. This is all the script, and all of these are now being controlled in some way by the script, and we are ready to go. There we go. Just like that, we're good. And if we move our mouse forward and backwards, oh, I think we have our pistons reversed. Okay, so that extends this out. That is not what I wanted. Okay, that's fine. Now, this should be more than enough to go ahead and get everything fully welded up and operational. But it won't be running yet because we still don't have the tubes connected up. So let's go ahead, let's hit 1, and then we'll drive off, and we'll drive over to where we can start using the welding arm to get this welded. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna weld this up, get everything going, so that way you guys don't have to really sit here. You've seen me literally weld up most of this stuff already. So this is working a lot better than, you know, me pressing a lot of the buttons. So thank you to both of you viewers who actually left that comment in here, because this is actually working very, very well, and I am enjoying using this little script. It's not the M-arm script, which I am going to kind of look around and see if I can figure it out, how to get this script to work with what we have, or with our current setup that we have. So let's just, oh, careful. Yeah, we should have probably retracted that that piston there before we drove off with this, but this is fine. This is perfectly fine. Not a big issue. Not a big issue. Also, I do want to say welcome and thank you to all of the new subscribers that has joined the community. Feel free to leave comments and suggestions if you guys are here to watch the Space Engineers videos, that is. You never know, if you guys do like the Space Engineers videos, just go ahead and just let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you guys are here for any of the other games, I hope you guys are enjoying everything, all the content that's coming out on the channel. You know, I'm doing this as I'm enjoying making the videos for you guys, and I'm hoping that I am entertaining all of you. All right, let's go back to this and let's finish getting majority of this stuff welded. Wait a minute, are we out of large steel tubes? We are out of large steel tubes. Holy crap, wow. Didn't think we would run out of large steel tubes like this, but wow. Okay, all right, so I think that this has done its job. Let's go ahead. Oh, no, 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 do not break it. Let's retract this stuff. Let's go back to the remote control, and we'll go up and park this vehicle around the corner. We can just grab any large steel tubes that we need to grab right now and just come back and get this all welded up. It'll be perfectly fine. Oops, slow down a bit. All right. All right, guys. So we're almost done. We just have to reconnect up the parts of where we disconnected, which is right here. So what we're gonna do, head up. We're gonna grab a T. There we go. Like this. We're gonna rotate that down. Boom here, and then this one just needs an elbow, rotated, and then just connect it up. There we go. So now this one should be connected at the top, which we'd have to actually go up here to kind of see how this is. So come over to this way. You could probably look over here and see it. So at the bottom is connected, and then at the top it'll be connected. Same thing for, oh! Okay. All right, yep, fell in the hole. Okay, it was a matter of time before that happened. Should have saw that coming. There we go. All right, we're out. Crouch. Come on, crouch. There we go. All right. It was only a matter of time before that happened. I do want to do this side as well. So I'll put one here, one up at the top, and then just rotate this down with a straight coming just like this. All right. Here we go, everyone. That is now connected. So all of our steam tanks are now connected, both in the front and in the back. And all of these coal burners, the steam turbines, and all the pipings are now ready to go. For now, let's head over this way. Let's get rid of this. Don't need that anymore. We don't need this one. This is all set up. Now we have to go ahead and get the piping and stuff under here ready. There we go. So now we have another little walkway. We kind of dug it out just a little bit too much, but that's fine. Let's finish this thing off by running our pipes back in here, and let's get the T and rotate it around. Bam. There we go. So now all of this is now connected back up. We just have to go ahead and get it all welded, and we will be done. So what we want to do, because of this stuff here, and it's going to take so much resources to get this done, we want to come over here and just get everything prepped for this side, especially this. We're going to need a large cargo container right here. Okay. So let's get the interior plates. No? There we go. Let's grab some of these real quick. There we go. So we're going to throw this cargo container right here. Now we want to head back and grab our tubes. Hit OK. Let's grab the conveyor junctions here, and let's rotate this down. We're gonna use a series of these 45s right here. So come over, rotate this around, pointing one down like this, then rotating this, connecting that there, and then the last one connecting that like this. So the reason I'm putting this here is because over on this side we already have a connector right here, so we can just come in, put whatever resources, and that large cargo container is just going to be for coal. So we'll have it come in, pipe in here, and then just send it directly to that large cargo container on that side. What I want to do before I do anything and building anything over here, I want to head over to this building, our components processing building, and I want to, let's see, how's our energy? We're good on energy. I want to go ahead and put down maybe 1 or 2 large cargo containers in this room. So I want to put this cargo container not directly in the middle, because the middle is going to be for something else. It doesn't fit in here, which kind of sucks. I wish it did. So we don't want to block that off either. So I'm going to place this cargo container here, And then I'm going to place another one directly next to it, just like that. And we're going to go ahead and get these welded up. With this one, we're going to need to grab our grinder, and we're going to get rid of this block that's right here. So let's go 3. Let's throw this down right here. Yep, we can reach. Let's grab this, and that should be right in line. Let's go ahead and grind that block down. Now we're gonna place a T up here at the top. Rotate it around. Drop it right here. All right, guys, there we go. So we went ahead and we welded up both of these conveyor tubes here, the T and the 45, to the large cargo container. So now all of this is piped back up again. So we need to go ahead and get this large cargo container finished first. I don't think we have enough resources to finish both of these. We might actually, let's grab both of them. We might have enough to finish everything. So let's just go ahead and, oh, I don't even have to run all the way over. I can just grab them from here. There we go. This one is done. And then we can go and see what we can add into that other one over here to see if we can finish everything off as well. 12 motors is what we're missing. Yeah, that's the only thing that we're missing is the 12 motors. So let's go ahead, let's weld this one up first. And then we can start getting everything set up. We're gonna need to weld up the other one that's on the far side. I thought I changed, oh no, I didn't. I was using this, that's right. I was like, wait, I thought I changed the skin on this, but I guess I didn't. Let's queue up the 12 motors. Yep, let's queue up the 12 motors right away. So while we're here waiting on, it's gonna be in the assembler. Let's say 100. Let's go to the extruder as well, since we're going to need some more of these large steel tubes. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll queue up the motors to be made. Now, I want to go ahead and get this programmable block here. Let's just go and let's change the color to this blue, and we'll have it with the same skin on there. And we'll take this programmable block and we'll put it right over here. Now, let's get this welded up as well. Is there a connection? Nope, there's no connection there. All right, so the motors are done, so we can finish this off. There we go. So now we have 2 more cargo containers here, and we're ready. We're looking relatively nice. This is really good. Next, we will need to grab some LCDs. And I usually use the transparent ones, but I'm going to go ahead with these regular ones here. And I'm going to leave the blue on there. You know what? Let's change the color. Let's drop it with a red on the outside. And I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to place these 6 here. Let's grab all of this stuff. There we go. So we got the 6 LCDs, and we have the programmable block that's over there. So we need glass and computers, I think it was. There we go. This is now ready to go. I'm not going to start the script up yet until we get these LCDs over here finished. At least 4 of them, I think, if we can get these finished. The displays and the glass, I think, are what we need to finish off everything. All right, let's get this one done. And this last one can really wait. Yeah, we're missing glass and 2 displays, which I think our inventory was just full. Yep. All right, there we go. So we have everything. Finish these off. Awesome. Let's head over to the programmable block, and we're gonna go edit, browse for scripts, and we're gonna say Izzy's inventory manager. If you guys don't know how this works, this is just a script that will sort your components, your ores, your ingots. It'll put them all and try to keep them all organized, so that way they're easier to find, and you can have it auto-craft stuff from the assemblers, which is what we need because we have a lot of stuff that needs other components to be built. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue to scroll down here, Balancing, we're gonna leave balance. No, we're gonna leave that false. Show, that's true. Fill bottles, that's fine. I leave that as true. Ores and ingots, have these in the same ones. No, we're gonna leave this as false. That one we're gonna put as false. And this one, ammo, tool, and bottles can be in the same cargo container. Yes. So we'll leave that there. We're gonna get the LCD auto crafting one here, and we're gonna say copy this, and we're gonna check the code. There we go. Good. So we're gonna head over to our LCDs, and we're gonna have all of our auto crafting stuff on these two LCDs, and then this one will just show our overall inventory level of what we have, and then we'll use those as just some miscellaneous stuff, probably for the performance and then like the warning if we need to. So let's head in here. Let's hit K on the screen, and we're gonna come to this LCD panel here, and we're gonna hit V. Auto crafting 1, LCD auto crafting 1. That's the one that we're gonna put in here. I don't think we don't have to mess with anything. We could just leave it just like that. And then I want to go to the other LCD, which is going to be LCD 2, which is supposed to be on the bottom. And we're gonna grab this one, and we're just gonna paste over all of this and change that to 2. 3 we won't worry about. If we come out and we look on all of our stuff here, we can already see that a lot of this stuff is already in. Let's see, the concrete. Oh, sweet, look at that. 27. Oh yeah, that's showing the full amount of what we actually have right now. So I'm looking to see if there's anything on here that says no BP. So this one here that says no BP, that one is just the ammo, and that's fine. That's fine. That one's fine. We'll leave that for now. Everything else should be able to make everything. Let's just go in, and we'll go to edit text, and we will just kind of change this around. Right now, for the acid power cells, I want to make sure that we have 200 of these at all times. Advanced computers, we're going to say 170, just like a weird number. The alkaline power cells, we don't want to have any of these, so I'm going to drop this down to 1 because we won't be making any more alkaline batteries. So we'll drop that down to 1. Once we use up all of these, we won't ever need them again. The angled grind. Oh, this is the grinder. 2 grinders. For the bulletproof glass, we have quite a lot of them. So I'm going to say give me around 300 of these bulletproof glass. We don't need too many. The ceramics, I haven't been using a lot of it, but for now, I'm going to say give me 150. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's hit OK. That should be the end of everything that we have here. And as you can see, everything that has the A with an asterisk, the asterisk and the number, it's making that amount to get up to the 200 to satisfy the quota that we've set here. All right. So next thing, let's go back to this menu here, LCD 3. Let's find the programmable block. Grab this and go to edit. So the next thing that we want to do is to grab the LCD panels. So we have some keywords that we can use, and we could just use the IIM main, and this will just show us a lot of the information about what's going on in the script, but we don't need that one. So I'm going to go to the IIM inventory right here, grab this one, copy it, right? And then we're going to hit OK. It takes a while for it to think because of all of the processing that it's doing. Now let's go to LCD number 3. And this one, I'm going to say throw this here. But for this one, I only want this. We're going to go to the custom data. I can say this is just going to show ores. Say ore. Right? So now this one should only show all the ores that we have, and we have nothing. What the heck? Stone, meat, oil sand, and ice. That's all we have up here, really. Interesting. Let's come down here, and this one, we will put the same tag here, and we will say this one is for components. Components. There we go. There we go. So now this one is showing everything in here. The all the components that we have. It's showing it on the screen, and it shows how many of them are at the quota that we set from the auto crafting over here. So we can see that the computers, we only have 32 computers out of the 100 that we set, and it's slowly building that up. Now we need to go over here, and this one is going to have the warnings tag in here, and this one will go here, oh, back up, and then we'll put the performance tag in this one. All right, let's go back to the programmable block one more time, and let's go here and say recompile. Okay, so there's no warnings, and performance is not showing. I don't know why the performance isn't showing. There we go. Performance is showing now. It looks like we're good. All right, guys. So do you guys see everything that's happening over here? This is a lot of warnings on this. Let's come in here, and I'm going to see what the name of these cargo containers are. Let's grab the large. This one is ingots. Don't know which one that is. So I'm going to say this one here. We're going to change the name. And I'm going to change this to 1 and just say that this is going to be components. Oh, components. There we go. And then this one here, I can change this 4 can be changed to this one could be changed to ingots. Ingots. Oh god. Ingots. This one is only this one is components. This one is ingots. Let's type in cargo. Let's see what the names of all of these are. So we have a few small cargo containers. This one is for tools. That's fine. This one is for components as well. We'll get rid of this. We don't want you to be components. Get rid of that. I want all the components to be inside of this one. Is this full? Okay, so this is at 5.8%. This one, let's get rid of this percentage at the back. There we go. Now, the only cargo container that should have anything is the... Yeah, this is at 13.2% for the ingots, components, and then the food cargo container. You should not have anything in here. I think 3 is the cargo container that we're going to have for our ores. That's where all of our ores are going to be. And then this one here should be fine. So once I got to finish getting this welded up, I only want oil sand or oil over in this one. Oh, not oil, coal here. I'm going to say special coal and just add that into this one once we get ready for that. So now everything should, we have 0% ores, so that can't get anything unless we, if we already have ores inside of our inventory, it will not send it over to this cargo container unless we actually drop that off. All right, so let's get out of here. Let's see how everything else is running. Yeah, this is showing all of our components. This is the ores. We don't want to see ores. I am sorry, guys. I had this completely messed up. This is supposed to be ingots. That's what I want to see on here. The ingots. There we go. Now, this is showing ingots of how much of everything that we have. We have 30K of the copper. We have fuel oil, 3.8K. Aluminum, 20K aluminum. Wow, we have a lot. Item transfer food cargo container to inline conveyor sorter. 0. So there's no ores or anything in there. I think because of some of the sorters and stuff that we're using, that's why things are not possible. Oh yeah, so because we have everything set one way, it's not able to transfer stuff, the ores and that stuff. So that's why we're getting these errors. There's no valid conveyor path. Item transfer connector to inline. Yep, to crushed ores. Yeah. So this now shouldn't yeah. This cargo container now shouldn't pull anything out of our stuff. It can't pull anything because we have the sorters there. So this will be here for now. I might get rid of this warning screen because that is kind of menacing just looking at this and kind of not being able to do anything about it. But I think everything else is good. Everything else is good. We should see over here on our auto crafting, things are being crafted up slowly. So we're looking good.
Energy low.
I'm thinking we're running out of energy here. So this Izzy script is now up and running. The last thing for us to do is to just go ahead and head over to our script over here, our connector on this side. And I want to put something on here so that there's no sorting when we have our ship docked up to it. Okay, so let's come up to the connector. Yep. There we go. And let's go to the control panel. Let's go to the programmable block and we'll see which one of these we want to use on this connector so nothing comes out. So we have here no sorting, which means that it'll disable all of the furnaces on the grill, but it will special containers, reactors, and O2 and HU generators will still be filled. I still wanted to send fuel to the ship when we have gasoline up and running. So I'm gonna take this tag, the no sorting. Let's go connector, and we'll go to the connector fuel, and we'll put it here, connector fuel. Make sure that it's the right one, and we'll put the no sorting on this connector. We want when we connect up and we put resources into our vehicle, it doesn't pull the resources back out and sort them into another container. So no sorting from this connector, so that means it won't sort anything else that's further along on there. All right, there we go. So this is pretty much ready to go, and I think we are about ready to go ahead and wrap up this episode. I'm going to go ahead and get this cargo container filled up. And that's gonna have the special tag on there where we're going to just have coal in that cargo container. Maybe I'll put coal. Nope, I can't put oil sand in there because oil sand needs to go over to the refinery and get refined down. All right, let's hop out of this, head over here, and let's make sure that's empty. Let's grab this one and these three, and then once we finish these up, we will just call it an episode here. We have to run the pipes and stuff down for the piping that goes over to our other platform over there for the power generation, but that's going to be an issue because we do not have any coal. So what I want to do for the next episode, as we wrap everything up here, what I want to do for the next episode is to go ahead and set up something get a mining rover set up so that we can use that rover to go out and mine up the oil sand that we're going to need, and then bring it back, drop it off, and then have everything that we... Okay, there we go. Up there. And we're just missing some construction components. All components successfully withdrawn. Alright guys, so here we go. Welding up this other large cargo container. This is now done. We're gonna head in here really quick. Special. This is going to have the special tag. But I'm gonna have to test it to see if this is going to work. So we want to make sure that this only has coal. So we come in here and we can see the special mode activated. Interesting. So maybe I can come here, copy this, and then come over right here, hit enter, back up, paste, and then we're gonna say coal, and we want to have let's say 100 1,000 coal in here. There we go. All right, guys. So as the storm is coming in now, we're going to go ahead and wrap everything up for this episode. I'm going to go ahead off camera and get the pipes and everything underneath here welded up and ready to go. And then we're going to do a small mining rover for the next episode. Head out, go ahead and grab up some coal, bring it back, and then try to get our building here up and running and seeing how these steam turbines and everything work, if we'll be able to pull the resources from this cargo container and then send it directly to our coal burners and to our steam turbines to fill up our steam tanks. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment in the comment section below. If you guys are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell to get notified of when new contents get posted to the channel. And until next time, everyone, big up on yourselves.